Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
Okay. Yes, sir. No, so fine actually. How are you?
I'm good, good. What time is it there?
Right now, so it's actually 12:44 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. actually.
Oh, okay, okay, that's not
Uh,
too bad. And
yes,
what time do you stop work and go to sleep?
so actually, normally I almost wake up 2 a.m. actually, because most of my client is actually USA. So to manage the time, actually, I have to late night actually every day.
Every day?
Almost every day actually, 2 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Wow. Okay. So you don't see the sunlight.
Yeah, and I also wake up at the late at the morning, like 10 a.m. at 11 a.m. I wake up.
Okay, okay,
Uh,
10 a.m. Okay, that's not too bad.
uh,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
How's the bronchitis?
Oh yes, so actually I am. I already communicated with a chest specialist. So he actually gave me some inhaler. So right now actually I had to take some injection, the influenza injection, and now I'm just taking some inhaler actually.
Oh,
So
good.
right now it's little better, alhamdulillah, than
Oh,
before
good.
actually.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
Uh,
good.
okay,
Okay.
where is your partner? Where is your friend?
I'm
Or,
just waiting for a message. Has not
oh,
look. Oh,
oh,
let me send it to him again. I sent it. He can't open it. Let me just
oh,
send
okay,
him
okay,
the.
okay, okay, sure. Yes, sir. Okay, so here is the Zoom link. Actually, I sent in the fiber.
Okay, just sent it to him again.
Hello.
Okay, there we go.
Hello. How are
Hi,
you?
good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm good,
Good,
thanks.
thank you.
Okay, so actually we can start explaining. So actually, I mean, in your admin panel, so I created this feature, custom chatbot creation. So whenever you open it, so you can see this kind of assistant feature actually. So from where you can create an assistant, like you can create an assistant. So just an example, like you create a chat assistant. Okay, it's already created, and whenever it is created, so whenever you go to document, so you can actually upload PDF in here, and you can also upload the web. You can actually scrap in your website information, and you can also add some text at the training. So, and whenever the training will be done, then you will get this kind of script code. So this is script code actually. So if you copy this script code and put it any website header, so the pop-up will be coming, and this is the settings actually from where you can actually uh, you can put the chatbot logo, chatbot name, the subtitle, the chatbot color. This you can actually manage from here. Okay, so I already created a chatbot assistant where you can see for actually I training the assistant using your website information. Like I can show, like if you copy the website link in a scrap, so it will automatically scrap all of your public link. Like you can see all of your link, yesterday, yesterday login, register, local, blog. So all the link it actually taking is scrapping. And if you think actually you need to scrap, you need to training data from this URL, from this URL, from this URL or something, you can actually pick it and then you can scrap data. So it will start scraping. You can see web URL has been analyzed. So one by one, it actually scraping. So, and then you can see the training data, which URL is actually training. And as the same way, you can upload multiple PDF in here. It's already trained. So, and then actually you can copy the script and you can put it any website. I already created this assistant and copy the script and put it in your website header. So you can see the chatbot is appearing here. So you can see this kind of chat assistant. And so actually this chat assistant is actually trained by using your study aid information. So if I ask any question like, what is study aid? You're actually giving answer like study aid is AI-powered academic assistant platform designed to support the student various aspects. This idea of analysis, the platform create a wide range of information and like also like so they're asking, I mean, which writing template? So it actually providing all the writing template name actually. This, and if I ask any question about this, like blog information, so it actually providing this blog information data. So in the same way, you can actually like if we just go to the document web, if scrap like contact pages, if I just scrap, so it will be scrap the contact information, and whenever it will is training the data, so the link will be removed from here and then it will be added in here in the train data actually. So now if I have a question like contact info, you can provide the answer actually from your website. And so if we also test it, like if we copy the script code and put it any website header, like we can test it. I already tested using in my different some website actually, like the WordPress website. I also tested, like you can see. So whenever you so from the settings, you can actually change the chatbot color also. You can put the chatbot logo, chatbot name, the subtitle. You can change this thing. And so in the this is a blog website, so I already added and tested in here actually. So in any website, whenever you like from here, we can test it. Like if you put any instance, right? So it will be appear this kind of chat assistant. So you can use it. So in this way, actually, you can get multiple chat assistants, and in each chat assistant, you can actually train using by your PDF or web, and also the text. Like if you have some any, like if you think you need to add some extra text information in here, so you can directly add in here, and you can add the text. So then you can actually copy the script code and put it in your website.
Okay.
This way. And from here, you can actually control the chatbot logo, the chatbot name, subtitle, and the color, chatbot color. So this thing you can manage it actually. So this whole system actually we develop using the vector database technology. So and the GPT embedding system. So that's why it was so challenging, and it already took a lot of time. But for the testing purpose, multiple times we had to do a lot of testing for this actually.
Yeah, no, you've done a good job. You've done a very good job. Very good job.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
And so you can also use it from here and test it, and then you can also use it in the as a external any website. And
Okay.
in future, actually, right now this is only for the admin, and in future, right now, it's also possible to create another feature for the user. So user can also create different. So every user they can create the assistant, so they can create multiple assistants. So it will also take some time, but it's also possible to available this feature for the user. So right now only admin. From here you can actually create chatbot, but in future it's also possible to for available for the user.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now this is pretty good. This is really good, definitely. I think for now we would be the ones creating these. They're for us, right? So, but I think in the
Yeah.
future it's a good feature to to sell to our partners to say that they can train their own
Yeah.
chat. So that's definitely
So in future, if you want, actually, you can create an separate solution only for like custom chatbot creation something. So I think it would be a good business because the chatbot creation feature SaaS solution is also trending right now. So if you want,
Mhm.
you can actually you can create a individual SaaS solution only for the chatbot creation. And in this kind of chat assistant, actually, I mean, I am also thinking some advanced thing like we can also collect some lead in the chatbot, like in future. So whenever if we create a standalone individual solution only for the chatbot, so we can also create another feature in here, like whenever user create the chatbot and whenever user will communicate with the chatbot, and actually after just completing some conversation, it will take some user information like username, email, phone number, something. So it will collect some lead, because right now there are some company already providing this kind of chatbot. So lead collecting chatbot, which is very important for any company, like they actually taking lead from the user, and then they can also use this lead for the marketing purpose. So like we can add different feature in this kind of solution actually.
So will
Okay.
that be a separate solution on its own?
uh, yeah, can you listen again?
I was just asking, will that be a separate solution on its own?
Yeah, like I mean, if you create a separate solution, like like it will be only for the custom chatbot creation as solution, then I mean this kind of feature like lead collecting feature, this kind of feature is we can offer to the user, because I mean some different SaaS company, like who are actually only providing the chatbot kind of solution. So they are actually offering this kind of feature actually, like lead collecting chatbot, like someone can use this chatbot for their real estate company, so or their interior company. So whenever user chat with their real estate company, so they are providing information, and sometimes a chatbot will taking the user information as a form, and then it will collecting the lead. And whenever user so from the admin, so we can create another menu in here like see always for lead. So whenever user click lead, user can see, admin can see lot of user lead. So in this way, I mean, so this kind of thing actually it's possible in future. Like if we create a standalone SaaS solution only dedicated for the chatbot, actually.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting. I think that would be the next step. I think we are very happy with this and its current
Yeah.
functionality for what we're
Thanks,
trying
sir.
to do.
Okay,
Yeah, it really works very well. But we definitely would be interested in like a standalone solution that people could just, go in and we teach them how to create these customized assistants for their websites. So I think that's something that we could definitely do. So question for you. So is it possible to have um, like starter prompts? So you know how we could basically maybe have 3 or 4 prompts that they could click on instead of the typing. Do you know what I mean? Where it will give them, it's like a suggestion of things they can ask.
like I mean, so here, I mean, in here.
No, it will be on the, it will show up on the, if you go to the website where you have the chatbot. So go to
No,
the,
yeah, chat. So in this feature.
no, in the chat, go to the chat, to the floating bot.
Oh, floating bot. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, here. So here, could it be learn about study aid, study aid template? So is it possible to have some things that they click on and then it pulls up the it just goes and runs that query.
Like here, I mean, there are some text, something predefined text.
Yeah, and then they click 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can click on it, and it will just run the query for them.
Okay, so okay, so you are saying like right now user can ask the question, so it is actually dynamic. So I mean, you want to you want to set some predefined question, something
Yeah,
predefined question in here.
yeah, some example questions that give them an idea of what they are. Is that possible? I'm just
okay,
curious.
So okay, so I got it. So actually, so I mean, this question, I mean, you want to set it from here, like whenever you create the chatbot, then you will define some predefined question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I mean, because this question should be relevant to the document. So whenever you create, you train the.
Yeah, but we're the one creating the document, so we know what the predefined question should be.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I think it's possible, but I need to I need to do some research about this. Like, if we create some predefined question like 1, 2, 3, 4, because I mean, you have to create the relevant question based on your document, and then actually in the chatbot in that input like above the input field there will be some button, something like how to make money, how to earn money, this kind of thing actually. So whenever you click it, so it will be automatically go to the question in here and cancer will be coming something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think so it's possible, but I need to do some research about this in this, and then I can confirm you actually. But I hope it's possible actually.
Okay. I mean, that would be my only kind of comment that I can think of, but everything else is excellent. Is there a limit to how much training we can data we can use? How many PDFs we can use? And
okay, so right now, I mean, there is no limit actually. But I mean, you can. If you have a bigger PDFs, you can actually convert it to the smaller. Like then you can upload multiple lot of PDF in here actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because we already tested a lot of PDF and a lot of web information and the test, so it's also working fine actually. And you can check all. So, and you can also delete, like if you want to, okay, you can also delete.
So if you delete the training data, then it doesn't use that in its response.
No, I mean, if you delete the data, so actually, I mean, from the backend, it will also delete the training data. So if user asks the question, then it will not give the answer. Like as we already delete like right now the contact us page. So like whenever I'm asking the question in here, contact us information, so it actually giving the answer because this page is actually right now it's trained. But if I delete this data and then if I ask the question what is the contact, then it cannot give the answer because the training data is also deleted actually.
Okay.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Okay, so so actually you can start using and test it, and like you can also think about it like if we want to create it if you want to create it in the user end, or like if you want to, like if you think I mean we need to evaluate it for the user, then actually I can also do it, but it will take like 4 to 5 days to make the user ID or user data something from the backend. Then user can also create the assistant inside the solution, that is also possible. And if you think, I mean, we need to create another solution just only for like chat PDF or chat with document type of another solution, where user can like they can chat with document, they can create the chatbot, and then we can develop another solution also.
Yeah, I think for now, I think we can focus on creating the separate solution. So
Okay.
yeah, instead of wasting time to try and build it into the platform for the users, right? We would create it for the users. Your next job is looking at how can we create something that's kind of standalone that we can create these. We can, as long as we know. And just one question. So in the what permission level do you need to be able to do that? Because Vincent, just go and check to make sure that you can see this with your admin. I'm just going to log in to make sure that I can see it.
Yeah, like I mean, right now, I
Sure.
mean, you can see it from under the admin panel, custom chatbot creation.
Okay, I'm just going to log into my account now. So.
Yeah, I'm just checking now. So I can see knowledge-based assistance, chat categories, AI customization.
Can you see the custom chatbot creation? This thing.
Yes, custom chatbot creation. Okay, yeah.
Right. So is that going to be under study aid management?
Yes.
Yes, under the study management. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Custom chatbot creation. Yeah.
Like create chatbot.
No. Knowledge-based assistant. Chat categories. AI chats customization.
Yeah.
Assistant categories.
AI chat customization is a normal the AI chat. This feature actually.
AI chat customization. Okay.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
So it's custom chatbot creation is the one that brings it up for me.
Yeah. Custom chatbot creation. This feature.
Okay. Custom chat creation. Custom chatbot creation. Okay. Okay. That's good.
You see it?
Yep.
Yeah, we good. Okay. Yeah, see it too.
Yeah. Great work. That's nice, man.
Great
Well
work, Nazim. Great work. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, it was so challenging, and I'm also happy to create it successfully actually because it was so challenging. But
Yeah.
finally, after a long time, finally we completed it actually.
Yeah, that's good. You like hard things. You like challenges.
Exactly.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Because actually, I mean, there are some third-party API like Pinecone database actually, but using the third-party API, it's also possible to develop the feature easily. But you have to lot of concurrent cost. But so that's why actually our main challenge was like we will create our own vector technology in the system, so we don't need to use any another third-party API or that like there are some Pinecone database, different vector database, but they have their concurrent cost actually. So that was the challenging actually. We will create our own custom vector technology database inside the solution actually.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Very good. Yeah. Well done. So
Okay,
now,
so actually we will research about I mean the standalone solution, and then actually I will confirm you like how it when how long it will take time and the cost actually. So I will research about the 2 to 3 days, and then I will confirm you actually.
okay. So with one thing to say about the external solution,
Yeah.
so the idea would be that we would give that access to an organization. So we need to be able to manage the API keys,
Yeah.
right? So that's the thing we have to think about is how do we deal, because we can't use one generic API key for this. We need to start thinking about how do we have like an API key management systems where we're giving API keys to our partners that will have a certain amount of credit that they're billing separately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
because
mean,
we can't.
you are saying like right now. I mean, the admin can only set the API, so all the cost is go through the admin. But I mean, you are saying like so the user can also put their API key. So then instead of admin API, so user API will be using to generate the data something.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, user API. But
Okay.
um,
Okay.
but this is for like a white label solution. Because if we had to white label this, how would it work? So we had to give this to, say, University of London, right? The whole thing, Study Aid University of London. We had to white label the solution. So they're using a separate API key, which is they're paying for their own usage and they're paying us a fee for the platform. How would
Okay.
we set that up?
Yes, so in that case, actually, I mean, so right now, like, so we can create this kind of feature. It is possible. Like, so whenever user log in the system, so they need to put their API key. So they need to put the API key. So they just use the they will pay you just only for using the software actually, but the
Mm.
API cost they have to carry it actually. They have to carry their own self. So they need to put their API key. So whenever they generate the content or trading all these things, so their API will be using actually.
Yeah,
That is possible actually.
yeah. So
Is
that's
it
what we
is
have
it
to think
possible
about.
to have have options? Say they can come with their API key, or we can provide them with API key. Is it possible
Uh,
to have that two options?
Actually, sir, I mean, how, like, I mean, if you want to provide the, I mean, so why do you think like you need to provide the API key? Because I mean, your API key is already set in the admin panel. So, uh,
Yeah, and let
like,
me explain this. So the reason why we would need to provide to give them another API key is because our API key is generic to all our users.
okay,
But
okay, okay.
if we want them, if we want to capture all their usage separately, then we would have to give them an API key. If they don't have an API key, we can create one for them, give it to them.
Yeah,
But all the cost is they're paying for the usage for all the cost for all their users. So
yeah,
sometimes they might have
Okay.
an API key that's registered to their company. And in
yeah.
that
And
case, they
sometimes
can
they
give
don't.
it to us and we'll put it there. But if they don't know about API key, we can create one, we can assign it to them, and then they can put it into the platform or we can put it into the platform for them. But then all the usage for them and their group, we can see it separately from the usage from our own users.
Uh, okay, so actually, yeah, I mean, sir, from the system we can develop the feature like, I mean, so user need to so in the front end, so from the front end, user can like under their profile settings, so they have to put their API key, or you can also put the API key. That's not a problem. But my question, like, if you want to create API key from for them, so I mean, will you create multiple OpenAI account, like different OpenAI account for the different user?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay. Yeah, it's possible. Like actually, you can create multiple OpenAI account for different user, and then you can actually set the API key, and you can set like you can log in their account, and you can actually set or actually from the admin panel, you can actually open their profile, and then you can set the API key for the user. So whenever the user will generate any content, so this API will be using, and so you will be charged under the specific OpenAI account. So
okay.
and you can actually put the balance in the OpenAI account, or you can so they can also like in your OpenAI account actually. I mean, just so like we have to some credit balance actually. So you can also put credit, or they can also put credit. That's not a problem actually. But
Mm.
from our side actually, we can develop this kind of feature like every user they can put the API key from the front end, and also from the admin panel you can assign API key for the specific user. That's also possible actually.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that's something we definitely want to. I mean, at least build it into the chatbot creation, the custom chatbot. Build it into there so that so that they can see their usage. Because if the chatbot is going on their website, right,
Yeah,
they're definitely paying for it. Right?
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah,
Yeah, it's not something they're going to be paying for with our subscription model. So so when you build out the standalone custom chatbot creation,
yeah.
start thinking about how we build a dashboard that monitors the usage and then we can switch out API keys and put in API keys.
mm,
So so think about how you'd integrate that into
Yeah, but
to
actually,
the
sir, my question is like, so right now in the system, like if user they have their dashboard, and from the dashboard actually you can in the subscription plan you can offer some, you can set some watt credit, so they can see how much watt credit they have left. So if they like whenever they're using the chat like chatbot, and they whenever they use it as external chatbot, so whenever they use it, so I mean, so the watt credit will be automatically decreasing from their dashboard, and whenever the watt credit is zero, they cannot generate any content actually.
yeah.
So
Yes. So that's if
yeah,
they're on this, that's if they're on the subscription plan. But if not, if
yeah.
they're not on a subscription plan and they're on like an institution plan, right?
Okay,
Where
yeah,
it's like
institution plan actually like so institution plan something like from the admin panel you can create any so actually from the user list you can open any user, so like agency create an account in here, So you can open him and you can actually assign the credit manually from the admin panel. Like
Yeah.
you can assign the what credit, like 1 million or something. So whenever they like if they create multiple chatbot and if they use in different websites, so whenever they use it actually, so the credit will be automatically decreasing.
Yes.
So in this way.
Yeah. So that one works for sure. I like the way. So because
But
whenever
actually, so my question is like, I mean, if you actually, I can understand. I mean, why are you thinking like user will put their OpenAI API key? Because I mean, user actually there are some users they are not any technical person. I mean, they don't know how to create the API or something.
it
So
won't be this kind of user. It will be like an admin user. So it will be if we are
okay.
yeah. So assuming that we're creating chatbots for someone has an account to create chatbots. So we've created a separate website. I'm logged into this website and I'm creating
Okay.
chatbots for my company. Right.
Okay.
In that case, they should be able to put in a separate we can put in a separate API key for them so that all the transactions is going to that API key and not to a subscription for the
Oh,
individual.
okay, got it. Yeah, so actually, I mean, so we can keep the both feature like subscription feature and also the manual feature. Like, whenever any agency create an account, so so they can also they can be able to put the API key. So from the admin panel, you can also able to put the API key actually. So whenever they use it, so they will actually take their top cost actually
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
open account.
yeah, but it's not going to stop this. So you still need the subscription. So we just have two payment types or two revenue models. One is
Like
subscription.
we need to keep both because subscription features is important for the normal user, like the normal
Yeah,
the general
yeah,
user. Yeah, they will
yeah,
purchase the subscription and they will use the chatbot. Yeah, and
yeah,
in in each subscription plan also we can access like how many chatbot you want to create, like 5 chatbot in one plan and 10 chatbot in another plan. So we
yes.
can give some restriction, this kind of thing actually. For the
That's a good
and
way.
yeah, and for the agency or team, like actually, so you can assign like 100 chatbot or something, and you can as admin you can assign the API, or in the front end they can also be able to manage their API actually. Yeah, it's possible actually.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
that's good. That's good.
Yes.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, that answers that definitely answers the question.
Perfect.
Okay.
So yeah, do you have any other question or?
Yeah, I've got one question. I'm going to have to take you back, unfortunately, to the AI voiceovers.
Yeah.
Right, I've tried. I'm not sure. I think it looks like because I was able to find your video that you did for us. So I listened to the video and I noticed a couple of uh on the template itself. There are a few things that are missing on mine, and I think that's probably why I couldn't, sort of listen to the audio. So if you don't mind, can you share your screen? Well, sorry, you're sharing your screen already. Can you go into the voiceovers and let me have a look at and see what you got on your screen compared to mine?
So the text to speech or speech to text, which one is
Oh, sorry, it's text to speech.
text to speech?
Yeah.
Hello.
Ah, you're back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought I lost you. I thought I lost you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so actually from here you can actually choose any language and you can choose any verse from here. And here actually you can put
Right. So on mine, okay,
yeah.
on mine, all those hang on, let me speaking style, voice effects. I don't have any of those on my screen.
You can see from your end.
Yeah.
Mm, okay. So what's your okay? So actually, can you just give me your user mail? So actually, I will also log in your end and then I will check it actually, and then I will confirm you.
Okay. Let me put my on the chat.
What's the password? For mail?
I'll put it in the chat.
Oh, okay, so actually you cannot see the controlling system, the voice controlling system here.
No.
That's what mine looks like as well, actually.
Mm. Okay. Okay. So actually, I need to check in details. So actually, I'll be able to check in the morning. So I will check in details from the backend. What is happening in here actually?
Okay.
What's
Okay.
happening in the Azure API? Okay. Then I'll confirm. No problem. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No problem. Also, if possible, you did a video for us some time ago that covers just the errors. And you remember we discussed an issue with some errors some time ago, and you did a video on that, or recording on that rather. Is there any
Yeah.
chance, I don't know, maybe when you're a bit less free, you can do another video to cover all these little things that so that we can, if we're having issues with, we can sort of resolve them ourselves, for instance, like this. Because the
Okay.
video
Okay.
you did then was just based on errors alone, and that's obviously, the errors has been rectified now, so we don't need, that video, but we need a video that covers most of the, um, you know, topics
Okay.
here
Like
that we can sort of deal with.
so I mean, so I need to create a tutorial video, something you're saying, like how to manage these all the feature admin and user feature, something.
Yes, these are the features. Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Not all of
Okay.
them,
Yes.
just the major ones there. So
Okay.
we can just
Okay.
run through them. Yeah.
Okay, so then actually I will create a video again and I'll send you. And if you think like you can also check and you can also send me in the fiber like which topics you want to create the video. Then
Yeah.
I will
Okay.
just in the video I mention this
Okay.
topic actually.
Okay.
All right.
It's okay, no problem.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so actually I will check this voiceover feature and then I will inform you. And then I will
Okay.
also able to I will also research about the external solution and I will also inform you within 2 or 3 days actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
great
good.
stuff. Nice one.
Okay. That sounds good. So yeah, so please send me the offer for this this completion one.
Yes, okay. I'm sending you the offer in the fiber after
Yeah.
ending the meeting. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing this. This is
Okay.
fantastic work.
Thank you.
Happy
Thanks,
day, sir.
Nelson. Thank you very much.
Have a good day,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Most welcome,
Bye-bye.
All
sir.
right.
Have a
Cheers,
good
you
day, sir.
too.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.